and gentlemen, our Miss World Philippines.
Ilaw po. Krishna. Yung ilaw. Krishna. Sure. Ganda.
Beautiful.
Para di ka
Ang
lang.
fresh.
Ganda. Ganda. Center. Smile. Ganda. Parang walang ilaw yung mukha. Walang ilaw. Krishna here. Ilaw. Krishna here. Krishna, kanta ka ng team song.
Isn't she fabulous? Take a good look, ladies and gentlemen. There's our beauty with a purpose.
Krishna! Super fabulous. Naku, manlalaban ko sa China. Ay, sa ano, sa India. Ganda. Ang fresh lang.
I heard she's ready. Is she ready, Philippines?
Knock, knock.
Center.
Krishna, world ready. Kulang sa ilaw. Pinapakuhan ako. Kayang-kaya.
Kayang-kaya. Oh, very much so. All right, isn't she fabulous?
Super.
We'll be hearing from Krishna in just a bit. I hope you got all of your photos in. Before we ask our queen to take a seat. All right, let's let our queen rest because knowing all of you, there will be a very thorough round of question and answer after. All right, before we move on with our program, you've seen our queen, and now it's time to thank the brands behind her journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch this.
And I feel like the accessories that I will wear for my finals gown with all of Sheena is just right.
Albert, what?
Giving queen energy.
Oh, there you have it. Thank you so much, Orachina. We are two very proud Orachina girls over here. Krishna is wearing, yes, she's wearing Orachina today and for all the days in the future. So I'm sure they'll be giving you a lot of beautiful diamonds for the journey in India, home of the world's most beautiful gemstones. And now you are one of them. All right. All right, and now we have a special sneak peek of the journey that Krishna will be going on in Telangana, India. Are you guys ready to see a little preview? All right, let's roll it.
Krishna. I've been hustling since I was 14, not because I had to, but because I wanted to build something bigger than myself. I started selling beauty kits. By 16, I was flipping burgers, full heart, full smile, because every chapter, no matter how small, was shaping me. Then the world slowed down. Lockdowns hit.
Sa community quarantine, community quarantine.
Life paused, but I didn't. I adapted. And when I couldn't find the words, I turned to music. It became my secret language, the one that speaks when I can't. Because music doesn't need permission to feel, it just connects. Through it all, my dogs were right there. They reminded me that joy doesn't need an audience. Sometimes it's just a wagging tail or a quiet cuddle after a long day. A long day of working and studying, aspiring to be a civil engineer, not just to build, but to restore this home, our century old home, which holds priceless memories of our family. My family, especially my mama, has always been my anchor. Her quiet strength, that was the loudest thing I've ever known. It taught me that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, keep going. So, yes, I stand with quiet courage, the kind that holds steady, that dares to dream, even when no one's watching. Courage doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, builds, and stands anyway. I am Krishna Marie Gravides, Miss World Philippines, and I am now turning this silent strength into my loudest testament of determination.
Naiyak ako. Naiyak ba kayo? Oh my gosh. What a beautiful introduction. Oh, my. Everyone, let's give her a big round of applause. Krishna, thank you for opening your heart up and being brave and strong and vulnerable with all of us. It's that vulnerability and that strength that's going to put our country on the map. And speaking of Miss World, it's time to have a few words from the man who continues his advocacy to put Filipina queens on the global pageant forefront. His reputation as a certified queen maker continues to flourish, especially with his string of global victories in the past year. I consider it an honor and a very rare privilege to introduce our beloved Papager, Miss World Philippines National Director, Mr. Arnold Vigafria.
Good afternoon to everyone. Nakuha mo yata yung aking, uh, yung aking cue cards. No, it's not. This is not the one. Yeah. Aking cue cards. Good afternoon to everyone. Before I would like to thank all the people, our friends in media here today. Thanks for coming and thanks for joining us. This is first send off press conference of Krishna, and especially to the pageant media and television media. Thanks for coming, and this is the moment that you know, um, I am so positive. My feeling is different now. This is what I felt before na during the time when Megan joined the competition in 2000. That was 2013. And the same feeling what I feel, yung excitement, yung uh, it's unexplainable feeling na I hope and I will pray and I know that Krishna will bring home the second crown. Siguro naman, before anything else, I would like to thank, of course, the Savoy Hotel, the Savoy, especially the communication marketing manager, Teresa de la Paz. Thanks for sponsoring the send off press conference of Krishna. I think Savoy Hotels it's a lucky place for us. Every time I send off, we always bring the ground, right? So nandito yata ang swerte sa loob ng Savoy Hotel. Um, then, malapit na. It's how many days to go? Alis na si Krishna on May 6, tomorrow. And the coronation will be on May 31. And that will be in India. And I'm sure all of us are waiting for the second crown. And we are all excited and sana and I not sana we will bring home the second crown of Miss World. And maraming salamat. I need all your support. I need the support of the media in the Philippines to spread the good news about her. And you can see naman all the international media are she's always number one, right? Palagi siyang number one, nararamdaman nila na talagang malakas ang laban ng Pilipinas this time. Parang, and, and I'm very hopeful na talagang mauuwi natin ito. Siyempre, at the same time, we're hopeful to continue our winning streak. Yung winning streak namin, all our candidates, she will be the last one. Oh, there's another one pa pala. And then she's the second to the last. And all the candidates ng ALB pageant circle got the crown. And this is the crown that is very important to our country, yung ating Miss World. And I'm sure uh, she's really prepared. Naramdaman niyo naman, nakikita niyo naman talagang ang preparation ni Krishna talagang grabe. Talagang she really worked so hard and I'm so positive that Krishna will make it. She's the total, yan ang requirements ng Miss World. Nasa atin. Because I was a judge for 2 consecutive years, di ba? 2017 to 2018. I saw what are the requirements talaga, what they're looking for. So, nandito sa Pilipinas, the epitome of Miss World. Okay. Queen, nasa kanya lahat. Kaya yan, Krishna, good luck to you. And I know that you really work so hard for this. And not only that, nakikita ko naman talagang pinagbubutihan mo. You do all your best. You did all your best. And ang ganda ng storya ng buhay mo. That's the most important. And this is a new journey. And you're leaving tomorrow. And I'm sure the whole Philippines will be with you. And with regards to the Miss World, I might air it on TV network. I will know that by tomorrow. So I already closed a deal with the Miss World organization. And it's just a matter of we're looking for whoever will be the available network who can carry the live broadcast of Miss World in India. So It's, tomorrow we will announce what will be the TV network who will cater who will shoulder, I mean, not shoulder, who will broadcast. Definitely, Miss World Philippines will shoulder all the expenses. Who will be the network na pwedeng mag-air, may available airtime? I hope sana the best network para mapakita natin, mapalabas natin yung ating pagkapanalo na talagang ako sinasabi ko na this is now the time that will get the second crown. And Krishna will bring home the crown. Krishna is a perfect epitome of a Miss World Queen. And I would like to acknowledge also all the people behind her who really work so hard also para mapaayos natin at ma-perfect natin ang mga requirements ng isang beauty queen for Miss World. Of course, the brands who's always there to support her, Bench. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Benchan. Bench and Bench Active, the Oro China Jewelry, of course, the Philippine Airlines, the Savoy Hotel Resorts, the Savoy Hotel, Choplex, the Mega World Hotels and Resorts, the Kingsford Hotel Manila, the Savoy Hotel Manila, Cathy Valencia, Jojo Bragais, Pro Shot Concept Studio, Air Asia, John Robert Powers, Strokes Cosmetics, Blackwater Philippines, Premier Drip Hotel and Restaurant Associations of Baguio City, Baguio Country Club, Newtown Plaza Hotel, the Venus Park View Hotel, Taruk Accommodation, Lafayette Luxury Suites in Baguio, Abong by Riquitos, Una Mela Dessert House. The photos and videos provided by Seven Barreto, Owen Reyes, Jem Tugade, Claude Villahermosa, C-Club Studio, Pro Shot Concept Studio, Reyes Studio, Joel Valmores, and JC Calera. And of course, her designers, ang daming tumulong. Thank you so much to all of these creative people from Filipino designers like Rian Fernandez, Francis Libiran, Mark Baumgartner, Daniel Manila, Nat Manila, Chita Rivera, Michael Miguel, Paulo Blanco, Ushi Sato, Vin Orias, La Rosa Studio Philippines, Fatima Beltran, AJ Javier, Patricia Pascual, Matthew Alcantara, Rafi Itaas, Brandon Chan, Kevin Vince Madrid, J.R. J.Ro Alarcio, and Simeon Cayetano. Palapakan natin ito mga Filipino designers. Of course, the international designers who's supporting her, GL Garlet Design and CBM Club, Dolong Officials, Wale Duan, and Kwok Yong. Tama ba to? Anong pa one country? Thailand? Thailand. And the most important people behind her, behind the glam team of Krishna. Number one, of course, the creative director, Francis Chi. Let's give her a round of applause. The head stylist, Rusty Silva. Hindi mo si Rusty? Hi, Rusty. Ayun si Rusty. Vico, stylist. Another stylist si Vico. Carissa Shelo Medved. Florence, Michael Pataksil. These are young, no? Mga glam team niya. Diane Alcantara. Lev Ponce. Dan Foro. Jaron Go. And JC Morris. Let's give them a round of applause for glam team. And of course, ang kanyang mga trainers for the question and answer, which is the most important. I saw Attorney JT Tailo. Hi, Attorney. Thank you for the support. And pasarela trainer niya, si Ian Mendahar. Is Ian here? And of course, the people also, Miss Pamela Suico, friends niya, and Miss Rabia Mateo. Hindi ba si Rabia? Yeah. Rabia is here? Yeah. Ayan, ito na. Yung team niya, CNC Management, Larena, Jason Castillo, JC Morris, Jeff Tolentino, and Jeff Alagar. Thank you so much for all your support of all of these people. Without you guys, walang Krishnang pupunta. Mapagiging ganito. Walang Krishna, ganyan ang result. Look at her now. Kaya maraming salamat to all the people behind her. And lastly, what I'm asking for all the people to all our friends in media, please support Krishna. Please support this World Philippines. It's another crown for another pride of our country. So please, you guys plays a big role in the pageant industry. And not only that, malaking tulong talaga ang media dahil you spread the good words and the good news about our candidate. And the competition is very stiff this time, and you saw the candidates of the other countries. But we have a big fight because we have now a prepared queen. Kulang na lang, lagyan siya ng blue crown. Kaya ako, Krishna, just do your best. Just do your best. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure, Krishna. I'm sure pressure dito eh. Kasi yung mga kasamahan niya nagkaroon ng crown. Di ba? And I'm sure huwag ka masyado ma-pressure. Just give it. Kalma ka lang. Chill ka lang. Pero I'm expecting. You will be the pride of our country if you can bring the blue crown again. And everyone is hoping for that. The whole Philippines is really eyeing on you. And kaya mo yan. Just do your best, and you know what is the formula. So we will discuss again later, before you leave, what is the formula of to become a queen. Okay, lahat niyan ng naging queen natin nakinig sa akin. Kaya nanalo sila. Diba? Dahil nanalo sila, dahil nakinig sila sa atin. Kung hindi makikinig, yung hindi nakikinig, yun talaga. Goodbye. Diba? Hindi na. Pero ito, mabait na bata eh. Nakikinig talaga ito. Kung di mo pa rin sa patos niya, walang ang susuti niya, papa-approve pa sa akin. Lahat yan. Pati make-up niya, papadala pa yung photos for approval. So yun yung dapat. Diba? Nakikinig. So may bless yung mga ganyang klaseng queens at marunong tumanaw ng utang na loob. Sana if you're going to get the blue crown, just put your feet on the ground pa rin. Yun ang importante sa lahat ng mga reyna. I know it will open a lot of doors for you after winning. So no pressure. Just do your best. Okay? Maraming salamat. Thank you for coming and thank you. Please support our queen, Krishna Gravides.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Director of Miss World Philippines, Mr. Arnold Vegafria. Let's give him a big round of applause. My quotable quote of today is, no pressure. But I'm sure every single person in the Philippines can agree that the queen we're sending to Miss World this year is very well loved. We love her very much. And she truly reflects the Philippines in its most perfect light, with her spirit, her humility, and I could go on forever. I love this girl. She's amazing. She's someone who is not afraid to be vulnerable and not afraid to work on the things she feels like she honestly needs to work on. That for me is a representation of a real woman and one that is exceptionally empowered. But I'm not the only person who's a fan of her. And we're going to hear from the well wishers we have today who will share with Krishna a special message for her journey to Miss World. Let's begin with Miss Elite Philippines 2025, Sofia Bianca Santos.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to share a short story about Krishna and I. When I found out that Ate Krishna will compete for Miss World last year, I was overwhelmed with emotion because she's my idol since her first national pageant. So instead of feeling overwhelmed, I put through strength from her presence. She's more than just an idol, but a sister. But my Miss World Philippines journey last year was memorable because of her. It was filled with laughter, growth, and memories that I will treasure forever. So, Ate Krishna, thank you for being an inspiration to me and to many. So, I believe your kindness or your kind heart will touch the world. And And I'm confident that you will bring home the second blue crown. Sabi nga ni Sir Arnold, no pressure. Kayang-kaya mo yan. We love you and the world will too. Mahal ka namin at mahal ka ng mundo. Love you.
Mahal ka lang. Toto. Pasensya na. Tumayo naman kasi sila. Bakit? Sa mga taga-ground, pasensya na. Hindi ko pa nakitaas ko naman yung video. Okay. Ang ganda rin ni Sophia. May tangkad din parang bulat ni Sophia. Ma, hindi ko alam kung bakit ganun sa TikTok. Naka-automatic siyang ganun. Kung hindi kayo content pa sa tumitibok-tibok dito sa TikTok, hindi ba't kasi ang mga nagla-live? You can leave.
All right, thank you so
Walang
much.
problema.
Our Miss Elite Philippines 2025, Sofia Bianca Santos. Let's give her a big
Kung hindi
round
kayo
of
content sa
applause.
video ko, you can leave.
And now, for our
Nakikinood na nga.
next message of, I'm so excited. For our next message for Krishna, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Reina Hispanoamericana, segunda finalista 2023, Michelle Arceo.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to see all your familiar faces once again. Fresh. Fresh na gravidas. Yes, we have a nickname for her. It's Fresh. She was giving her name at Starbucks, and the lady misspelled it and put Fresh. So now, from now on, we call her Fresh. Fresh na. And she's so fresh, diba? Oh, Krish. I remember the first time I met you. It was in the Pinecrest gym, right? But she was competing for MPH at that time. And there was just something so special about you before everyone knew who you were. And I could see so much potential. And you're such like a shining light. And then when you came out in your evening gown with the, remember that moment
jaw dropping. I remember screaming in my house, like, this girl is going to win. There was just something so magnificent in that moment, and you're so iconic. And when our friendship developed, it became so beautiful, and I understood the person that you were, how you're so genuine, you're so kind hearted and down to earth. Everything that you do, every moment and action that you take is just so true to your essence. And I've never met anyone so beautiful and true to themselves. And I really believe that you will win. There's every ounce of my being believes that you can do this, and I know how hard that you've worked, and we all believe in you. Like, you really are such a beautiful. Aww. Like, you are just the kindest person that I've ever met, and I really mean that to the bottom of my heart. Ari wishes you good luck. She wishes that she could be here to send you off. And I wish you good luck. Enjoy the journey. Have fun. No pressure. Chai Chai and Coco wish you good luck as well. We miss you so much, but just have fun and enjoy the once in a lifetime moment because this is your moment. I know it is.
Wait lang, tatay. Ang ganda nila ba? Hindi naman ito ng Queens ni LV, no? Ganda rin. Ang gaganda nila. Ma, kung hindi po kayo kontento sa video ngayon sa TikTok, okay lang. Wala namang problema. You can leave. Yung mga nagko-comment sa mga tumitibok-tibok, naka-automatic na ganyan. Tumitibok-tibok, sige patibokin natin yung meme mo, yung account mo, i-block natin. Daming reklamo nakikinoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Arceo, our Reina Hispanoamericana, Segunda Finalista 2023.
I-block na. Automatic na siya, ma.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Let's give her a big round of applause. And Mr. Arnold Vigafrio for the special surprise that he prepared for you. Surprise! Actually, para sa'yo yung surprise. Oh.
Photo.
Sa India. India po. Basta maraming na-block ngayon. Pasensya. Wala si
I can't feel any pressure at all. And our next well wisher is Krishna Gravita's very own mother, Miss Jel Perez.
Ayan na, iyakan na yan. Man ako
Hi,
automatic kasi
Tita.
na ganyan yung TikTok. Eh, hindi ko alam kung paano i-fix yan. Tinanggal ko naman na lahat ng mga filter.
Everyone, a big round of applause for Krishna's mom, Tita Jel Perez. Hi, Tita.
Good afternoon, everyone. Dala ko nandito, thank you so much. Kay Sir Ian. Di pa ako nakakapagsalita, naiiyak na ako. Hindi kasi pa ako sanay talaga mag-message. Pero, short story po kay Krishna. Nung maliit pa po siya, talagang sa tiyan ko pa lang, mahilig na ako manood ng beauty pageant. Nung pinanganak ko siya, parang may crown sa ulo niya. So, sabi nung nagpanak sa akin, kasi sa bahay lang tinanak si Lish. Sabi nung nagpanak, she will be the next queen. Yun po ang sabi. So, um, hindi ako nag-doubt na magiging queen talaga siya kasi mula nung maliit, supportahan ko talaga siya sa gusto niya hanggang sa sumabog siya sa big pageants. Dahil sa last year, dito sa Miss World, na sobrang super proud po ako sa anak ko. Sa lahat ng mga hindi nakakilala, tama po si Sir ALD. Lahat po yan kino-confirm muna ni Ish bago niya i-work. Kasi ganun din siya sa akin. Isi-send niya muna sa akin, tama ba to? Okay ba to? Ganun siya, ganun na ganun talaga siya. Super down to earth na bata, wala akong masabi. Dahil po sa single mom ako, siya po ang tumulong sa akin hanggang sa ma-survive namin kami tatlo ng kapatid niya. So, sa ngayon, ang masasabi ko lang kay Ish, enjoy mo yung moment na ito na yung pinangarap natin dati na nag-uusap lang tayo habang nakahiga ng maliit ka pa. Ito na yun na, Miss World na. So, enjoy the moment. Ha? Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Tita Jel Perez. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, po live po to. Paano? Hindi po to live. Kaloka po.
That was such a heartfelt greeting.
May mga, kahit na ayaw mo sabihin sana pipi-pipi, pero meron talaga. Pasensya na. Anong nangyayari? Kung ali, manood ka, malaman mo kung ano nangyayari. Center! Here. Ngayon ba to? Hindi po kahapon po yan, Alex. Block na nga yan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tita Jel Perez. Thank you, Tita.
Block na, naka-block.
And up next, we have, ready ka na ba? Next na, do you need a moment? Save some tears for later. Our next well-wisher is from Team Baguio. We have Nico and JV.
Bukas siya mag-apply itong tumindi. Hindi ko po alam kung bakit.
Nahiyakan na sila sa likod.
Ganyan po talaga sa TikTok. Tama kasi may automatic na filter siya. Naka-zero na po lahat
Are
ng
Nico
filter.
and JV with us today?
Walang ayusin.
Oh, there we go.
Hindi
Hi.
ko tumitibok-tibok na mukha. You can leave.
Hi po. Good afternoon to everyone. Ayoko nag-message kasi iyakin. Pero, good luck to your Miss World. Ngayon pa lang proud na kami sa ni Kuya mo, JB. And congratulations. Ang layo na narating mo. And love ka namin. And we will always support you. Always. Okay.
Ayan na. Kulang yung
and gentlemen, Miko and JB, Krishna's friends and clan team ever since her days in Baguio. So, ito talaga yung mga day one, Krishna. Well, Miko and JV, thank you for encouraging our queen and helping her get to where she belongs. Our next well-wisher is stylist Brasti Silva. All right, this is our first message from one of Krishna's official team for Miss World. Ladies and gentlemen, Brasti Silva.
So ano na nga, charot. Yan lang. I'd like to introduce myself for those who may not know me. Hi, I'm Brassy. I'm Krishna's stylist ever since she joined national competitions here in Metro. So to my ever beautiful and most favorite muse, Krishna, I've seen how much of how much of a woman you have grown today, and you have remained to be one of the most kindest, most humble, and most courteous queens that I ever had, that I ever have. And I was telling 2 weeks ago na eto na talaga yung moment na inaantay mo to finally compete and raise our flag in an international arena. And I know it's been a long time coming, but it's finally happening. So my message for you is just really savor the moment, enjoy lang talaga, and I have full confidence in you na you'll do great in Asia kasi nakashikip. Charot lang. So ayun lang. Thank you so much for the blind trust since day one. Sa lahat ng pegs ko, go na go ka. And I'd like to take take this opportunity as well to give thanks to all the Filipino designers and also international designers na talagang nagbigay naman ng love and support for Krishna. So we have international designers from Vietnam and Thailand. So talagang masasabi ko na we are very 100% ready come finals night. And ayun lang, I really love you endlessly. You know the rest already. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Brasti. Wow, it's a pleasure to meet finally the man behind Krishna's looks. Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh. I love this. Everyone loves you. We're all here for you. It's just like a nice little intimate party. Oh, Brasti, you forgot the most important. There we go, the photo opportunity. May flying kiss pa.
Go mama for you laban.
Makinig naman kayo sa
Thank
lahat.
you, Brasti.
Nakakaloko.
And now our next speaker is Jason Castillo. All right, let's have JC. Jason.
Basta Krishna knows how we love her. So hindi man ganun kahaba yung journey na pinagsamahan namin, pero sobrang naging close kami. So basta we support you and we know, sobrang alam namin na may uwi mo yung blue crown. So sobrang proud kami sa'yo. Well, ito lang masabi ko, Krishna. Lahat ng girls na nakasama ko, lahat ng girls na hinawakan ko, pinihisap ko. Si Krishna yung pinaka-genuine na nakilala ko. Kaya super love ko yan. Lahat, ibibigay ko talaga for her. Sobrang spoiled sa akin ni Krishna. Dahil I love you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Jason. Jason is the man behind La Rosa Studio, and he's been dressing Krishna for the past couple of months and in future. I'm looking forward to all of those looks. And now, let's hear from the creative director and also stylist of Miss World Philippines, creative director, rather, of Miss World Philippines, Francis Chi.
Hello. Um, no pressure na lang and congratulations in advance. And you've worked so hard for this competition and alam natin yan nila Aldrich and everyone else. Like bumuo tayo ng isang solid na samahan and not only work but a good relationship with each other. So kahit ang dami nating mga alam mo na yan, pero I'm always here for you and we love you so much, Krishna. And andito lang din ako sa'yo to support you all throughout your journey. And even after this competition, I'm always here for you as your friend. So I'm here for you to support you all. Congratulations and I love you. Thank you po.
Let's have a short photo opportunity with our creative director. Last but definitely not the least, by the way, thank you, Francis Chi. Last but definitely not the least, let's hear from the general manager of the Miss World Philippines organization, Aldrich Davao.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I'm Aldrich po. Sis, this is it. Ito na yung pinakahihintay natin for ilang months since nanalo ka ng Miss World Philippines. I've seen all your struggles, your hardships, effort, and na-witness ko yung dedication and passion mo sa journey na to and sa preparation. So, I know everything will all be worth it. Naniniwala kaming lahat sa'yo na maiuwi mo ang Blue Crown para sa Pilipinas. And gusto ko lang po magpasalamat po sa lahat ng mga taong sumuporta and tumulong po sa journey ni Krishna. So maraming salamat po sa lahat. Alam niyo na yung kilala niyo na kayo. So yun, see you sa India. Hindi tayo uwi ng walang Blue Crown. Yan. So we are all behind you. Ngayon pa lang, proud na kami sa'yo. We love you.
Thank you so much to our beloved General Manager for Miss World Philippines. Oh, grabe. Do you want to, oh my gosh, you want me to give a message? Is it okay? Is it, I'm not
Of
ask
course.
permission. Professional. Hindi, kasi it's Krishna's day today. Baka masabi niyo naman, bitawan mo naman ng Mike Maria. Hindi, but oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. To be honest, when I first
found out about Krishna, I I thought she was stunning. And I thought, wow, like this girl really like deserves a crown. And I don't even remember how we were introduced. All I remember was I walked bench and then I turned the corner and then you were there, right? And I remember when I saw her for the first time, sobrang nagulat ako kasi she's so bubbly and all of that. And then I judged your head-to-head competition in Miss World. And if any of you asked me about that day, I was so impressed with you. I told you that, right? I was so impressed with this girl. You know, I come from the time of beauty queens where it's like you're either good at Q&A or you're a good performer. You only have one strength, right? But as a queen, I always wanted to be that kind of girl and wanted to support the kind of women who are multifaceted, who are talented, not only beautiful, but also intelligent, and most importantly, open to learning. Open mindedness is such a big thing, and it's so instrumental to adaptability, which you have to do as a queen. And when I learned, nasabi niya po na, ano, nag-training daw talaga siya. She really contacted people for speech training and everything. And I saw it. I saw your improvements. I think as a beauty queen, you're somebody to emulate, definitely. I know that years from now, decades from now, there will be little girls all over the world saying that they want to be you when they grow up, and you very much deserve that because you're an amazing person. You're so down to earth. Everybody has been saying today how down to earth she is. And watching her work and her journey, we first saw each other just like touch and go, but getting to host with you and really see what's in your heart, especially when we hosted the Coachella benefit concert, I really learned that what she's talking about is really what she cares about. Everything you see in the video, that's truly what she cares about. She's so pure. And she's not afraid to show the world that. And I think that's the essence of a truly exceptionally empowered Filipina. You're just being yourself and you're letting the world be witness to that. So, Krishna, thank you for setting an amazing example for Filipinas out there. You're the new benchmark. I'm sure Sir ALV will agree, right? We all agree. The only thing missing in your journey is that new crown that you're about to claim. So, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna cut this out because I'm gonna cry. I love you. And you know that. I feel like there's not a day that passes by that I work with her and I don't tell her how amazing she is. And I'm so happy that I got to be here. I'm so honored to help you tell this story. So thank you for including me in this. This is all for you, girl. Like we believe in you and I know you're gonna make us so proud. Oh my gosh. Again, so happy. Faith in humanity restored, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. No joke. She's so nice. She's so down to earth. She's kabog. She's everything you want in a beauty queen. And I'm not afraid to support somebody that represents that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for you to take home the blue crown. It's meant for you, girl. It's meant for you. And I'm gonna ask for a sample later for your introduction. Diba? Okay. Can I take a photo with you quick? Yeah, my photo op din ako, excuse me.
Of course. Here.
All right, thank you so much, friend of Krishna, Maria Gigante. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's turn the spotlight to the woman of the hour. Are you ready to hear from our queen? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Miss Krishna Gravidas. Okay,
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. And hello, world. I feel like the love is too strong, but I can't stop shivering. I've been shivering from there to here. But first of all, I would like to thank and offer my sincerest gratitude to the Miss World Philippines organization and to our very, very, very supportive National Director, Sir Arnold Vegafria, for entrusting me this pride and honor in carrying the flag of the Philippines and be a representative of the Miss World brand. And to the core team of Miss World Philippines, Sir Aldrich, Sir Francis, Miss Trisha, Sir Salvi, the whole team of Miss World Philippines, thank you so much for being with me all throughout. I know that you've worked hard for this, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. So thank you so much. And of course, to my core team, my team Baguio, Kuya JV, Kuya Miko, maraming salamat for fulfilling the dream of, the little me. Thank you so much for seeing the potential in me from, I think that was 2017, 2018, when they saw me in the province. I was competing in a small pageant, and they approached me, and then we grew together, not only as a team, but as a family. So thank you so much. And of course, to my family, my Mama, thank you so much. Eto na naman, iyak na naman. But thank you so much for not only loving me as a daughter, but showing me that through quiet courage, we can achieve everything. That not only I admire you as a mom, but I admire you as a person, who you are. You raised me and my sister in the most graceful way. And of course, there were some challenges and struggles along the way, but we trusted the love that we shared within our family. And that's what matters for me. And of course, my loved ones, my friends, my team Strawberries, who never left me ever since I can't even remember. But thank you so, so much for being here. My core team, my stylist, the Filipino designers, amazing and talented designers from all over the Philippines, and the international designers that um, we've approached. Thank you so much for believing in me and my potential as a person. And of course, to all the pageant media for taking your time to be here, for celebrating in advance with us. Thank you so much for only supporting me online, but off cam. Some of you, I talk to you personally, but thank you so much for, showing me the love and support online and off cam personally. And whenever we see each other, thank you so much for believing in me. And there's only one simple message that I would like to leave before I fly to India, that we are finally here. We have another chance to show the beauty of the Philippines. And we are so ready to walk with love, with kindness, and most especially with purpose. Thank you so much.
Galing! At this, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Krishna. Di ba ang galing niya? Truly. At this point, I'm sure all of our media friends are curious to know about Krishna's battle plans. So let's formally start my favorite part, the question and answer segment. To our media friends, you all know the drill. Kindly state your name and media affiliation. And to give everyone a fair chance, let's limit our question to just one per person for now. After all, you all get to interview with her later, right? Thank you. All right, let's begin.
The ancestor.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Krishna. Noli here for OPM. Natawa si Krishna. Okay. Krishna, so, long wait is over. No? So how far would you go to win the second crown for the Philippines? Miss World crown. How far would you go to win the second Miss World crown for the
When I was crowned as Miss World Philippines, it was already, sorry. So again, when I was crowned as Miss World Philippines, it was already a win for me. And ever since that crowning moment, I've made a promise to myself, to my team, friends, my family, that I will do my 200% best in everything that I do. And for a few months that we've been preparing with the dedication, yeah, with a few months that we've been preparing, I've seen the dedication, the passion of each person inside the court. Because it's not only me who's been preparing for this, because I cannot do it myself. So I'm really confident with all the preparations that we've done. My Q&A trainer, I forgot to mention, Attorney JP, who's been training me ever since. Thank you so much for making me realize that this is a platform that's more than just presenting. It's a platform to connect, to build relationships, and that's my main goal in this competition because carrying the Philippines is already a win for me, as I've said. But then again, bonus na lang siguro yung experiences or the crown itself. But of course, I'm very, very determined and confident that we will bring back the pride and honor to the country. Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Hi Krishna, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I'd like to know, the Philippines is considered a pageant powerhouse in international competitions. However, in Miss World, we only have fewer placements and only one winner. Why do you think is the Miss World such an elusive competition for Filipino contenders?
I believe it's the country is not maybe the basis of winning the crown. I feel like Miss World is looking for someone who really embodies the values of Miss World. Someone who is genuine, who has the heart to really serve people, who has the heart to really go on field, on the ground, understand the real life situations of the real world. And I believe that it's not something that's elusive, maybe, but it's anyone's game. And the most important part of the competition itself is, the unique journeys and advocacies of each country, of each candidate. And I feel like the that's the most important thing that we must look forward to. But then again, I would really love to take this opportunity to thank the Miss World organization for building a legacy such as Beauty with a Purpose, because that's the distinctive aspect of the Miss World competition, and I'm really honored to be part of that.
Hi Krishna, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, po.
Girl. Um, in any pageant, whether it's small or big, uh, what people see are, in the case of Miss World, the challenges, the glamour aspect. But what is one thing that people don't see behind that's for you is very important to getting the big crown?
What's behind that people must see for me is really the story of each candidate. And as for me, I've been very, very quiet about, my struggles. I don't always post it online. I don't always I don't always tell it to other people. But with the hard work and determination of each candidate, I feel like everyone who has that pure intention, has a pure heart and pure soul in getting which crown that she wants. I think she deserves any title that she wants. And God, thank you.
Thank you, good luck.
Hi guys. Before we move on with our next question, uh, let's pause this for a little bit because we want to hear from one of the people that we wanted to call on earlier for the message. Is it okay? Can we call on Attorney JT to give Krishna a message for Miss World? You heard about how much I raved about her improvement in communication skills, and today when I found out that this was her trainer, the legendary attorney JT.
I thought I escaped that from joke lang. Hi Krishna. So I want to share a story about Krishna's very first training with me during her first national pageant. She was very scared, very intimidated. Her legs were shaking, her voice was really shaky. But now you've seen her speak for the last few minutes, and she is no longer the epitome of nervousness. She is now the epitome of being very well spoken, very graceful, and definitely an absolute.
Past month, they have participated in a series of fast tracks events that tested their grit, resilience, and purpose every step of the way.
Now that sounds very, very interesting. So why wait? Let's take a look at the incredible journey.
The ladies arrived in timeless Telangana to an incredible reception and were immediately immersed in Telangana's rich culture and traditions.
I feel like a queen already from being here in India. I'm looking forward for all the girls to come over here and see the magic that the world has to offer.
Some of the contestants were treated to a Buddhist spiritual tour at Buddhavanam.
I feel so lucky that I have a chance to come to Buddhavanam.
Whilst others learned about the heritage and architecture of the 1,000-pillar temple at Warangal.
Telangana has shown us that they empower women, that they support women, and that they invest in women.
One lucky group was honored with a tour of the UNESCO World Heritage Site at Ramappa. And another was given a tour of the highly revered Yadagidigutta temple. Back together again, all the contestants visited the iconic monument of Charminar in the heart of Hyderabad. And were welcomed with a dinner at the beautiful Chowmahala Palace.
It was very magical. It has a majestic aura. Actually, it was very fascinating because the intricate detail here is out of this world. It was very beautiful.
Next, a trip to Pochampalli to learn about ikat weaving, a process unique to Telangana. And a visit to the sacred and gigantic 700-year-old Pilalmari banyan tree. From ancient to modern, and a trip to see how important medical tourism has become to Hyderabad. Followed by a fabulous visit to Ramoji Film City, the world's largest studio complex.
I cannot believe that I'm actually here standing on the set.
None of Miss World's journey would have been possible without the assistance of Telangana State Police or the Telangana Secretariat, who honored the girls with an amazing aerial display of over 1,000 drones.
I really enjoyed the drone show. It put a lot of technology into it.
Telangana, truly timeless.
What a spectacular journey we've had. Well, as we get to know our contestants better, let's take a quick moment to thank our hosting partner, Telangana Tourism, for their amazing hospitality, and our associate sponsor, Oro Realty. Thank you once again to all the partners for the support. And with that, we take a short break. See you on the other side.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 72nd Miss World Live. Isn't this arena looking absolutely stunning tonight? A big thank you to our local partner, High-Tech Exhibition Center, Hyderabad, Telangana, for making this possible. Also, let me take a moment to mention that this event is scripted, directed, and produced by Hubble Entertainment. Now it's time to get introduced to all 108 contestants from 4 continents as they step into the spotlight.
Well, let's begin those introductions with the Americas and Caribbean. And welcome, Argentina. Belize. Bolivia. Brazil. Canada. Cayman Islands. Chile. Colombia. Curacao. Dominican Republic. Ecuador. El Salvador. Guadalupe. Guatemala. Guyana. Haiti. Honduras. Jamaica. Martinique. Mexico. Pedro Agua. Panama. Africa. We begin with Angola. Botswana. Cameroon. Côte d'Ivoire. Equatorial Guinea. Ethiopia. Ghana. Guinea. Kenya. Madagascar. Mauritius. Namibia. Nigeria. Senegal. Sierra Leone.
What brings you to a standstill? Mountains, lakes and waterfalls. Something that inspires you. Culture, history. People. Experience the warmth. Listen to the story. Smile along in celebrations, festivals, food, art.
Well, kicking off our European team this evening, please Denmark. England. Estonia. Finland. France. Germany. Gibraltar. Greece. Hungary. Ireland. Italy. Latvia. Malta. Moldova. Montenegro. North Macedonia. Poland. Portugal. Romania. Scotland. Serbia. Spain. To Asia and Oceania. Beginning with Armenia. Australia.
Story, colorful, diverse, and timeless. Tonight, our contestants will dazzle you with exquisite Indian attire, shining a spotlight on Telangana's hand-woven heritage. Let's give a huge round of applause to our contestants as they honor the country that's hosting them.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Miss Julia Morley for choosing me as her designer for the 72nd Miss World Festival. A special thank you to the government of Telangana for giving me the opportunity to work with their amazing handloom textiles, from vibrant ikats to fabrics woven with real gold zari. And lastly, I would like to thank my entire team who has worked day and night over the last few weeks with me to bring these outfits to life. Thank you so much.
A big shout out to you, Archana Kocha, and thank you for that stunning collection. We're absolutely in awe with your craft and talent. And speaking of talent, in front of me, I have some powerhouses, all icons of today in their own rights. Let's give it up for esteemed panel of judges. Starting off with, we have Dr. Karina Trill. She's a physician, scientist, investor, a fellow at Cambridge University, board governor of a hospital, and a key contributor to the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. A warm welcome to you. Next, we welcome a visionary entrepreneur and dedicated philanthropist. Her commitment to a better world knows no bounds. Please welcome the ever-inspiring Mrs. Sudha Reddy. Welcome to you. And now, from ruling the box office to ruling millions of hearts, he's a versatile actor, producer, entrepreneur, and a comic book enthusiast. Give me immense pleasure, the man of many hats, Rana Daggubati. Welcome. Moving on to a person who is instrumental in making tonight possible. Shri Jayesh Ranjan, IAS Special Chief Secretary to the Government of Telangana. Thank you for welcoming us with open arms. Thank you for the hospitality. Thank you so much, sir. And now we have the visionary behind it all, the chairperson of the Miss World organization and tonight's judging panel, Mrs. Julia Morley, CBE. A very own Miss World 2017, Manushi Chiller. Welcome, Manushi. Good to see you. Moving on is a woman with substance who dons many roles: supermodel, actress, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Please welcome Namrata Shirodkar Kattamaneni. Welcome, Namrata. And now we have an actor whose actions transcend the big screen, the man with a heart of gold. Give it up for Sonu Sood. It's a pleasure. And last but not the least, we have Donna Walsh, a celebrated international stage director and choreographer, and the official stage director of the 72nd edition of Miss World. Indeed, a pleasure. To our fabulous judges, a warm, I would say a rocking welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Well, it's an absolute honor to have all of you, and as we move ahead, I would like to highlight that our contestants' journey began 3 weeks ago right here in Telangana, India. Let's take a look what they've been up to. Over to you, Stephanie.
Thank you, Sachin. Over the past 3 weeks, the contestants have been participating in a series of fast-track events designed to uncover the many facets of our contestants' personalities. So let's see who have been chosen as winners. First up, we have our first set of fast-track events: sports, head-to-head, and top model. Let's see who the winners are.
Are so excited. We are here. We are ready for the challenge.
The sports fast track event began with a bleep test. To determine the fittest 8 contestants from each continental group. Those ladies then took part in 3 events each. A badminton knockout tournament, which was won by Canada in a closely fought final with Philippines. Shot put, which saw Estonia triumph with a huge throw. And a series of shuttle races with the fastest time going to Trinidad and Tobago. Points for each of these events were awarded with the following results. In third place was Canada. Second place went to Martinique. But the overall winner of the Miss World Sports event and the first to be fast-tracked into the top 40 was Estonia. The Miss World Head-to-Head Challenge saw the contestants take to a global platform to showcase their intelligence, compassion, and authenticity.
My values are very important to me. Kindness, honesty, and the courage to speak for the voiceless, even if my own voice is shaking.
The 20 most compelling speakers earned a place in the final round, where they were questioned on a wide range of topical social issues.
If you could implement one change in your country to improve the lives of young girls, what would it be and why?
Using only the power of their words, one contestant from each continental group was chosen to progress to the top 40. They were Trinidad and Tobago, Zambia, Wales, and Turkey. The Miss World Top Model event saw all of the contestants take to the catwalk in front of the judges at the Trident Hotel in Hyderabad. Fashion met purpose and elegance met identity as the 108 ladies strutted, posed, and paraded their stunning outfits. But there could only be one winner from each continental group. From the Americas and Caribbean, that honor went to Martinique. From Africa, Namibia. From Europe, Ireland. And from Asia and Oceania, India. All four through to the top 40.
Next up, we have the winners of the Multimedia and Talent Fast Track events.
The Multimedia Award is a unique opportunity for Miss World contestants to share their images, voices, and actions with the world through the power of social media. From the Miss World Discovery app to their official national Facebook pages and Instagram accounts, these young women have connected with global audiences, showcasing their journeys in real time. Throughout the competition, they were challenged to deliver consistent, high-quality, and creative content, allowing their personalities and purpose to shine far beyond the stage. This award celebrates the ability to inspire, engage, and lead through digital storytelling. And the winners are... Talent next, and after 2 rounds of auditions, 24 contestants were selected to take part in the Miss World Talent Show. A fabulous evening of entertainment was had by all, featuring a variety of amazing acts. After careful consideration, the judges chose their top 3. In third place, a beautiful ballet performance from Italy. Second place went to Cameroon.
Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laying down, I surrender now. I give you everything, oh Lord. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me.
But in first place and earning herself a place in the top 40 was Indonesia, with an exquisite piano medley.
At this point, it's time to take a short break. But let's take a moment to make a special mention for official consultants of the 72nd Miss World, AdSplash Media, and Social Aviator. But don't go anywhere. The night is just getting exciting as we inch closer to the crowning moment.
Promise yourself new beginnings. Discover new places. Embrace new experiences. And pursue happiness that goes beyond the bucket list. Traverse the unexplored. Rejuvenate your soul in tranquil nature. And chase the thrills that make your heart race. Weave what words cannot describe. And savor life one bite at a time. Explore your spiritual self. Dance to the rhythm of culture. And witness history that you never knew. Telangana awaits you.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World, live right here from Hyderabad, Telangana, India. It's time now to unveil the beauty with a purpose. Finalists from each continent. This segment truly lies at the heart of Miss World, where empathy meets action. Each contestant has dedicated herself to a cause she believes in, working tirelessly to make a difference. Their efforts reflect the spirit of true change makers. Let's see who made it through to the finals.
Hosted by local philanthropist Sudha Reddy, the Beauty with a Purpose Gala Dinner brought emotion and inspiration to the heart of Hyderabad. From 108 remarkable charity projects, the top 2 in each continent were announced, leaving the judges with the near impossible task of picking 4 winners. They were Puerto Rico, whose project promotes inclusion for those with Down syndrome in society. Uganda, who's raising awareness around autism. Wales, with her campaign First Aid Against Knife Crime. And Indonesia and her project to bring clean water to vulnerable communities. Each of these incredible contestants are now fast-tracked through to the top 10 of their continental group.
The cheer, the applause says it all. After the Fast Track and Beauty with a Purpose events, the contestants are moving closer to their dream, ready to spread their wings and fly. So let's see who made it to the top 10 from each continent.
And we begin with the Americas and Caribbean and our Fast Track winners, Puerto Rico, Martinique, Dominican Republic, and Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome all our fast track winners. If they would come to the front, there we are. And they're joined by the judges' choices. Argentina. Brazil. Haiti. Jamaica. Panama. The United States. And I believe she was so surprised she didn't hear us. Argentina. There they are, your top 10 for the Americas and Caribbean. Back to you, Sachin.
Well, a big congratulations to our top 10, and that's no small achievement. And each one of you truly earned your place. Congratulations once again. And the ones who haven't made it, you've already won 1 million hearts wishing you the best. The world awaits you. So go ahead, spread your wings, and let the world witness your light. Thank you so much, ladies. Once again, congratulations. And now, coming back to our top 10. These amazing women now move forward in the continental round. And who knows, just a few hours from now, one of them might be crowned as our next Miss World. The 3 weeks long journey of the 72nd Miss World Festival reaches its grand finale right here in Telangana. 108 countries, one mega celebration, and endless hopes and dreams. But now, let's turn our attention to Africa to find out who made it to the top 10 from this vibrant continent.
Well, Africa, your fast track winners. Uganda, Namibia, Cameroon, and Zambia. And now the judges' choices. Botswana, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Somalia, Tunisia, and Zimbabwe. There they are, your top 10 for the continent of Africa.
Thank you, ladies, and a big congratulations. Let's have a huge round of applause for our continental top 10 from Africa. We'd like to thank Telangana Tourism for hosting us once again. Thank you so much. And with that, it's time for a short break. On the other side, we meet the top 10 from Europe and Asia and Oceania.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World live from Hyderabad, Telangana, India. We already know who's qualified from the Americas and Caribbean and Africa. Up next, let's find out the continental top 10 from Europe.
Here we go, Europe. Your fast track winners were Wales, Ireland, Montenegro, and Estonia. But who's joined them? Here are the judges' choices. Belgium, Italy, Northern Ireland, Poland, Serbia, and Ukraine. There they are, your top 10 in Europe.
Congratulations.
Hang on, whoa, one moment. Stephanie, I believe that Serbia has not come forward. I could be wrong. There she is. So much noise tonight. Please welcome Serbia. There we are. It was the top 9, but now top 10 in Europe. There you go, Stephanie.
And now a very well-deserved congratulations to all of you. You know, I remember back in 2016 when I heard my island's name being called, how honored and proud I felt to represent my country in such a prestigious stage. And tonight I see that same pride in all of you. I know all the hard work, the discipline, sacrifices that go into getting here, the relentless pursuit of excellence, the self-doubt, and on top of all of that, being away from home, chasing a dream that only a few dare to chase. It takes courage, it takes heart, and tonight you have shown the world just how strong and graceful you all are. And I am sure that your continent, your country, and everyone back home must be bursting with incredible pride right now. So once again, congratulations to all of the contestants. And honestly, I just want to hear a big round of applause for all of the contestants tonight. I know we're excited to meet our top 10 of each continent, but now it's time to hear our top 10 from Asia and Oceania.
Well, top 10 from American Caribbean, top 10 from Africa, top 10 from Europe. Here comes Asia and Oceania. Beginning with the fast track winners. Indonesia, India, Thailand, Turkey, Australia is our first judges pick, Lebanon, Malaysia, New Zealand, the Philippines, and finally, Vietnam. So there they are, your top 10 for Asia and Oceania. Back to you, Steph.
You know, now it's time for something truly special. At Miss World, we believe that beauty shines brightest when it serves a greater purpose. And tonight we honor a remarkable woman who embodies this very spirit, and she becomes our first ever Miss World Global Ambassador for Beauty with a Purpose. And to honor her, we have two remarkable women, Miss World 2017, Manushi Chillar, and of course, the visionary who started it all, the woman behind the very idea of beauty with a purpose, Mrs. Julia Morley. Jem, may I request if you speak a couple of words? Or Manushi?
Good evening, everyone. Beauty with a purpose is the soul of Miss World. And I remember during my year, I was a 20-year-old girl who had this vision that I had a project and I took it to the Miss World competition as a contestant. And I still remember Jem's words that isn't it better to light one candle in the dark than not to see at all? So all I have to say is that this is the mission of Miss World. And as we see all these wonderful women on stage, they're not here just to be admired. They're here to ignite change.
Thank you, Manashi. And I think with those words, it's the perfect leeway to introduce a woman that takes a very special role tonight. It's our honor to announce her as the first ever Miss World Global Ambassador for Beauty with a Purpose. So let's take a look at her work.
This is the story of a woman who chose purpose over praise. Every day, over 1,000 are fed at her home with dignity, discipline, and no expectation in return. At MNJ Cancer Hospital, she strengthens young warriors with doctor-prescribed nutrition delivered with care. Across 5 cities, she created spaces where women find protection, legal support, and the strength to rise again. What began as a small run for breast cancer awareness became 12,000 people standing up for life, strength, and solidarity. She led 2,111 people to form a Guinness World Record, the world's largest human dove for peace. In a quiet village, she rebuilt a temple reviving faith, feeding over 4,000 every Saturday and Sunday. She donated a full-scale operation theater complex, building healthcare where it was needed most. She vaccinated and fed over 10,000 underprivileged in partnership with Hyderabad City Police. When floods struck Andhra Pradesh, she responded with 1 lakh meals a day, consistently, quietly. But her work didn't go unnoticed. The world began to recognize the woman behind the mission. She is Sudha Reddy, elegance with purpose.
Everyone, please welcome our first ever Global Beauty with a Purpose Ambassador for Miss Sudha Reddy. Congratulations, Sudha. Please tell us what this moment means to you.
Very good evening and Namaste Hyderabad. I have received, to be said frankly, I have received many awards and honors across the world. But this is so special to me and it's very emotional moment to me because it's my own land, Hyderabad, and it's my own state, Telangana, and right in front of my own people. Thank you so much. Thanks to Miss World and thanks to Telangana Tourism and government for such a great initiative. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Sudha Reddy. You truly are an inspiration to all of us. It is now time to announce the winners of Beauty with a Purpose. And it's only fitting that as your first duty as global ambassador that you announce our winner, our overall winner for Beauty with a Purpose. Will you do us the honors?
The winner for the Beauty with a Purpose is Miss Indonesia.
Congratulations, Indonesia. Let's take a look at her inspiring work.
In Chiseke, life revolved around a river. I gave them life, yet took it away. Mothers used it for cooking. Children bathed in it. Laundry was washed in the same water where human waste was disposed. And the price? Their health. Children suffered from skin diseases and stomach pain. School days were lost. Dreams were put on a pause. That is when someone spoke of a hidden spring, 3 kilometers from the village. We set to work tracing the path from the spring back to the village. We navigated uneven ground, crossed wide rice fields, and wound beneath dense forest cover. We brought in rolls of flexible pipings, connectors, and tools. A reservoir had to be constructed to store the steady flow. Distribution points needed to be built so that every household finally accessed clean water. There was so much joy and dancing. Tears of happiness flowed freely and warm embraces were shared all around.
Well, as you come back to join us, there they are, our top 40, 10 from each continent. Look how happy the Americas and Caribbean are. Give us a wave, ladies. Say hello to the world. Africa, there they are. Congratulations, every one of you. And our top 10 from Europe. Hi, Europe. And making up our top 40, Asia and Oceania. Top 40 will become top 20 after the break.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World. I can already feel the hearts thumping as we inch closer to the crowning moment. But for now, we will see how the Continental Top 10 turns into the Continental Top 5. First up, let's take a look at the Americas and Caribbean. Our first contestant to enter the top 5 is Argentina.
Guadalupe Palomar, Miss World Argentina. I'm 21 years old and I represent with so much love and proud my beautiful country. I am a student of translation and also I'm a teacher of English. Argentinians are well known because of their friendliness and kindness. And I also found that here in Telangana. My journey has begun from the airport till now, and I had a wonderful time.
Next up, let's welcome the contestant to the top 5 from Brazil.
Oi mundo, I'm Jéssica Pedroso and I'm very honored to represent Brazil. I work as a teacher. I just finished my book called The Beauty of Being Perfect. Winning Miss World to me means to be ready to learn because a Miss World is here to work, to serve, to help, and to uplift others. And that's what I truly believe that a Miss World is all about.
Our third contestant joining from Americas and Caribbean is Martinique.
Hello everyone, I'm Aurélie Joachim. I'm 27 years old and I'm proud to represent my Caribbean island, Martinique, known as the Island of Flowers. In my free time, I love to hiking, doing Sudoku, and also dancing. Winning Miss World will be an amazing opportunity to give a voice for those who are not always heard, and also to represent more than just my island, but the diversity of the world.
Next, joining our top 5 is the contestant from Puerto Rico.
My name is Valeria Perez. I'm 23 years old and I represent the island of enchantment, Puerto Rico. Since I fell in love with sciences, I turned into a biologist, now pursuing a master's degree in medical technology. In my free time, I love spending time with my grandmother, and we share beautiful memories that I cherish in my heart and I will have and remember forever.
Our last contestant joining the top 5 from Americas and Caribbean is United States.
Hi there, I'm Athena Crosby. I'm 27 years old and I'm proud to be representing the United States of America. You can often find me on the red carpets of Hollywood interviewing your favorite celebrities. I love music, so you can often find me listening to my favorite songs, playing various instruments like the saxophone and the cuatro. I am a karaoke girl. Anybody who loves it, come find me after the show.
Wow, thank you, ladies. Congratulations. And there you have it, the top 5 from Americas and Caribbean. And now, let's see who's moving ahead from the continent of Africa. Our first contestant to enter the top 5 from the continent of Africa is Cameroon.
Everyone, my name is Isia Princess, and I'm proudly representing the beautiful and resilient land of Cameroon. In my daily life, I'm passionate about singing, dancing, traveling, eating, but also reading from time to time. Winning Miss World will be a dream come true. But more than that, it will be a beautiful platform to amplify the voice of women around the world.
Our next contestant joining the top 5 is Ethiopia.
This is Hasi Delice. I am your Miss World Ethiopia 2024. I am a model part-time. I also sing and I teach children. I'm a Sunday school teacher as well as I teach other children that are unprivileged and didn't get proper education. Ethiopia and India have a lot of history together, and I am very proud to be here representing my country in the beautiful city of Hyderabad.
Our third contestant joining from the continent of Africa is Namibia.
My name is Salma Kamanya, and I'm here representing the breadbasket of Africa, Namibia. Few of the contestants and I got the honor and the privilege of visiting the Charminar, the 4 pillars known and preserved for its cultural heritage. We also got the opportunity to go to the Chao Mahala Palace. Oh my goodness, what an architectural marvel.
Only 2 spots left in the top 5 for the continent of Africa. The next contestant joining is Nigeria.
Hello world, I am Joy Mojisala Raimi, and I'm representing the heartbeat of Africa, Nigeria. My country has 203 ethnic groups, and we have 500 languages. I recently graduated from the University of Port Harcourt with a degree in theater and films with a major in acting, and I'm also a model and an upcoming actress.
Our last contestant to join the top 5 from the continent of Africa is Tunisia.
My name is Lemi Serdesi. I'm 24 years old and I'm proudly representing Tunisia. I study master's degree in marketing research and I'm the former national head of professional exchange in ISIC. For 8 years, I practiced karate. I hold the black belt and I won international and national medals, including the title of Tunisian champion.
Thank you, ladies, and congratulations. Let's hear it up for our top 5 from Africa. Now we have 2 continental top 5s already selected. On that note, let's take a short break.
Promise yourself new beginnings. Discover new places. Embrace new experiences. And pursue happiness that goes beyond the bucket list. Traverse the unexplored. Rejuvenate your soul in tranquil nature. And chase the thrills that make your heart race. Weave what words cannot describe. And savor life one bite at a time. Explore your spiritual self. Dance to the rhythm of culture. And witness history that you never knew. Telangana awaits you.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World Live from Hyderabad, Telangana. As we move forward, a heartfelt thank you to Trident Hotel Hyderabad because you've truly made us feel at home. It's now time to announce the continental top 5 from our third continent, Europe. Our first contestant to enter the top 5 is Ireland.
My name is Jasmine Gerhardt. I am 27 years old and I am from Ireland. I am a law graduate and I hold a master's in human rights and European Union law. I love horse riding. I was a diver for the Irish diving team and love water, scuba diving, anything around the sea. With the Crown, I hope to only spread more love and more inspiration than I already have with my Dream in a Box Beauty with a Purpose project.
Next, joining the top 5 is our contestant from Italy.
I'm Chiara Esposito. I am 21 years old and I'm representing Italy. I'm a professional dancer and I'm graduated from Teatro alla Scala Academy in Milan. I would like to be the voice of changes and the voice of my values, inclusion, equality, hope, and commitment.
Our third contestant joining the top 5 from Europe is Poland.
My name is Maya Klajda. I'm 22 years old and I'm representing my country, Poland. I am a psychology student at the University of Warsaw. I've done ballet for 6 years and then I moved to folk dancing. Miss World is a world of inspiring women who stand out for beautifully actions.
Our fourth contestant entering the top 5 is Ukraine.
My name is Maria. I'm 20 years old and I'm from beautiful Ukraine. I'm a model, finance student, animal volunteer, and content creator. I love dancing, tennis, boxing, sport, and it gives me energy, strength, and daily inspiration to become the best version of myself.
Only one spot remaining in the top 5 for Europe, and that spot goes to Wales.
My name is Millie Mae Adams. I'm 22 years old and I'm proudly representing my small but mighty nation, Wales. Since I was 5 years old, I wanted to be a doctor and now I'm on that path to becoming one. I love to play rugby outside of medicine. It would be a beacon of hope if I was to win Miss World. I'm showing that you can combine medicine and pageantry.
They're both about purpose and making a difference.
Congratulations and thank you so much to our top 5 from Europe. Big round of applause, yes? Now only 5 spots remaining, and they belong to the contestants from Asia and Oceania. Let's find out who made it through. Our first contestant to enter the top 5 is Australia.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Stringer. I am 28 years old. I am Miss World Australia. My favorite part of this journey so far has been meeting the delegates from all around the world. I just feel that this is an experience that we will look back on and cherish for the rest of our lives. I see winning Miss World not as a prize, but as a responsibility for the women and children who need me to use this platform to speak for them.
Next up, joining the top 5 from Asia and Oceania is... I think I already hear the crowd. It's India!
Hello everyone, I am Nandini Gupta. I'm 21 years of age and I'm proudly representing India. I'm a model and an actor in making who comes from mustard fields and now in the Mumbai spotlight. India is all about its people, the hospitality and the warmth that they give. We might not have everything, but we'll try to give you even the smallest of what we have. And that's the beauty of Indian heart and Indian mind.
Our third contestant entering the top 5 from the continents of Asia and Oceania is... Lebanon!
My name is Nada Kusa. I'm 27 years old, and I'm honored to represent my beautiful country, Lebanon. I am a licensed clinical psychologist specialized in cognitive behavioral therapy. For me, winning Miss World would be a dream come true, especially for my country, Lebanon, which has never won Miss World before. مع السلامة, حقكن, sending you love from Lebanon.
Only 2 spots left in the top 5 for Asia and Oceania. So our fourth lady joining is... Oh, I feel the tension rising. Who do we think it is? Let's give it up for Philippines!
I am Krishna Marie Gravidas, 24 years old, and I'm representing the Philippines. I aspire to be a civil engineer someday because it's my dream to restore our 100-year-old ancestral home. And apart from that, I also dream to become a professional singer. That is why I'm working on producing my own song, hoping to be released this year. For me, Miss World, it's to form connections, to build lasting relationships and lasting changes to your community.
Our last contestant joining the top 5 from the continents of Asia and Oceania is... What do I hear in the crowd? Thailand!
My name is Opa Sushata Shungsi, and I'm 21 years old, proudly representing Thailand to the land of smiles.
I'm a bachelor degree student studying my third year in politics and international relations. All the hard work I'm working on my project Opal for Her, which focuses on breast cancer awareness and fundraising, is going more impact in this world. And that is what I'm looking forward to if I get the title of Miss World 2025.
Thank you, ladies, and congratulations. Wow, the support in the room for this group. Can I hear another round of applause for our continental top 5 of Asia and Oceania, please? Over to you, Sachin.
Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. Love the energy here. Well, to sum it up, we started off with 108 contestants. Then we got our continental top 10. And now we have our top 5. And I must say, time really, really flies. And now we are inching closer to finding out who the continental winners are going to be. Well, before we move ahead, let's take a look at a quick moment to thank our sponsors as well. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Our hosting partner, Telangana Tourism. Let's make some noise and give it a huge round of applause for Telangana and the people of Telangana. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. Yeah, we like that. Thank you. But ladies and gentlemen, don't we, when we talk about India, how can we not talk about its movies? Don't we love Indian movies? If you love watching films, make some noise. The energy here is electric right here in Hyderabad, Telangana, India. And I promise you, our next performance is also going to be extremely electric. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Bollywood actor par excellence, the gorgeous Jacqueline Fernandez. On the other side. Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World, coming to you live from Hyderabad, Telangana, India. And tonight we will be crowning our new Miss World. The competition is getting tough and I can feel the tension right here, right? A lot of tension in the air. Yeah, girls, are you ready for this? All right, I have the Continental Top 5 with me right here. It's time to announce who made it to the Continental Top 2. Are we ready for this? Brace yourself. The future lies right here. All you lovely girls, with your permission, may I? They'd be saying like Sachin, just get on with it fast. We want to know. Waiting with bated breath, our top 2 from the Americas and Caribbean. Up first is Brazil. Out of the four, only one makes it to the top two. So don't get disheartened. I'm going to disclose the name from the America and the Caribbean. The next top two is Martini. Congratulations. All right, Africa. Heartbeats racing faster. Yeah, the moment is here as we disclose the continental top two from Africa. Up first, it is Ethiopia. Only one grabs the next spotlight from Africa. And it goes to Namibia. Congratulations. Our third continent, the continental top two from Europe. Ready? Big smile, giving your best. This is the moment as we disclose the top two from Europe. Up first, it is Poland. In the next couple of seconds, one of you will be joining Poland and doing the dance right there. Let's find out who that is from Europe. It is Ukraine. And last but not the least, our continental top two from Asia and Oceania. Did you see it? Out of the five, two make it forward. And up first on the list is Philippines. I see the Philippine cheer. Kamusta ka, mabuti. And one more name to go that makes it to the top 8 from Asia and Oceania. It is 3, 2, 1. Thailand! Ladies and gentlemen, our top 8 of the 72nd Miss World and the other contestants, wishing you the best for future endeavors. Thank you so much. Keep that smile on. Thank you. First of all, congratulations for making it so far. You made it, the top 8 of 72nd Miss World. Congratulations to all of you. All right. What a night it has been. Yeah? Make some noise if you're supporting them. Come on. Finally, it's time to announce the pride of the respective continents, the continental winners, who go on to become the top 4 finalists of Miss World 2025. I'm going to start with the Americas and Caribbean, so I'm going to join you there. You know the drill. There's going to be a common question for all of them. I'll be right here if you could give me some space. Thank you so much. And all you get is 45 seconds. You need to speak your heart out and impress the judges and the audiences here, all right? Starting with you, go for it, Martinique. Why do you think you should be the Miss World America Caribbean?
Thank you for this question. Namaste India, bonjour la Martinique, hello world. To me, it's not about why I should be the next Miss World America. It's about what I can bring out of this. I came from a little Caribbean island you may not know, but I'm wearing the Caribbean Sea with me tonight. And where I come from, we have big dream. And we have also great thinker. One of them is Sir Frantz Fanon that once said, each generation must discover his mission, fulfill it or betray it. And tonight, I'm standing here to fulfill mine. Throughout my association, Maison L'Amour, Maison means home in French, and L'Amour means love in Creole, I want to shine a light on a cause that remained silent for too long, mental health. I want to be the voice for those who was unheard and unseen, and also say that we can, from a small island, we can change the world. Thank you.
Thank you. You're a live example for making it happen. Dreams do come true, and wish you the best. Thank you so much. Brazil, the same question applies to you. Why do you think you should be Miss World America and Caribbean?
Good evening, everyone. Namaskar, Hyderabad. I come from a country that is very rich in diversity. I learned so many values from my country, such as love, hard work, and culture. I'm so thankful for this journey because I could meet all these amazing women up there. Their stories really make me feel honored, and their dreams now is part of my dreams. If I'm crowned Miss World America, I'm not going to only represent my purpose, but also their stories, their purpose, our strength, and the soul of America. So thank you for this opportunity. And I want to have this opportunity to represent this strength and this diversity, because it's because of our diversity that we are so united. Thank you very much.
Brazil, thank you so much. And every word resonates. We are one world. Africa, if I could get some space right here in the center, thank you so much. And starting with you, Namibia, congratulations. And the question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Africa?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a huge honor for me to stand here. I'd firstly like to start off by congratulating all my fellow Miss World Africa contestants. I believe that every single woman is proficient enough to carry the Miss World Africa title, and I'm so incredibly honored to have been part of such an amazing batch. I am a child of the soil, and a quote that best encapsulates that is by Catherine Defray. It goes as follows: like seeds with potent power to push through tough ground and become mighty trees, we hold innate reserves of unimaginable strength. We are resilient. I believe that this encapsulates the spirit of Africa. And I believe that this embodies who I am as a woman, resilient, tenacious, and a fervent desire to serve the community I find myself in and the world at large. Thank you.
Extremely grounded Namibia and very strong. Wish you the best. Ethiopia, the same question goes to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskaram, India, and Salam, Ethiopia. My name is Hasith Daraja, and growing up, I never thought I would ever be in this place. I've always had so much compassion for kids and children in Ethiopia. That's why I joined Maya Foundation that helps children and kids and their mothers with hydrocephalus and spinal bifida. Ethiopia is the cradle of human being, the birthplace of coffee, and different things that the world don't know about. My country has so much to teach Africa and the world, and I believe me being here tells every single girl in my country and out there in the world that dreams do come true and never give up on what you have. I am the living testament of that, and I will carry that throughout. Thank you so much.
As they say, it's time for Africa. Wish you the best. Europe, if I could get some space right there between the continent. Here we go. And as you know, what the question is, first with Poland, the question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Europe?
Thank you for the question. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I will find points in common in our diversity because our diversity is our strength. I will create the space where every culture, tradition, and language are valued and respected. I will raise important issues, draw attention to them, and find solutions. One of them is mental health of Europeans because it's constantly deteriorating. And I'm doing it in Poland, and I would love to do it for people in Europe and all around the world. Thank you.
Thank you. We need more people like you on this planet. Thank you so much. In Ukraine, the same question goes to you. Why do you think you should be the Miss World Europe?
Hello, world. Thank you for the question. I believe I should be Miss Europe because I never chased the crown. I follow the joy of the journey. I truly believe that you need to enjoy every day in your life as if it were your last. It doesn't really matter where you come from or what you've been through. What really matters, who you want to be and what you do to achieve your dreams and goals. And we live in a world that often forgets how to feel. And if I can teach even one person in the world to choose love over fear and empathy over ego, then I already won. Thank you.
A true visionary, wishing you the best, both of you, Europe. And last but not the least, if I could, thank you so much. It's Asia and Oceania. And my question is, why do you think you should be Miss World Asia and Oceania? Kamusta ka, mabuti?
Magandang gabi, mabuhay. Namaste, India. For me, a continental winner should have a belief in interconnectedness. And throughout my stay here at Telangana, together with my sisters, I've known a more meaningful life by discovering wonderful pieces of who they are, such as Indonesia's problem-solving skills, Nepal's gentleness, Sri Lanka's strength, India's warmth, and these qualities have added depth and value to who I am. So if I have the honor to be Miss World Asia, I would lead purposefully carrying these strengths because at the end of the day, this is all about the communications and connections we make that shape us. And it is our hearts that allow us to share it to the world. Thank you.
Salamat. Salamat, it is indeed. Wish you the best. Savadika, Thailand. My question is the same that goes, why should you be chosen as Miss World Asia and Oceania?
Thank you, Sachin.
Namaskaram, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To the question, to me, I see this as like when you're taking care of a garden. Everyone can water the plants, but in order to make a beautiful and long-lasting garden, you need someone who stays. And it applies the same with Miss Asia and Oceania. You don't only introduce people with the title of yourself, but on the other hand, you make sure that they feel that you are staying and standing up for them. Through my Beauty with a Purpose project, I learned that to live my life to the fullest, it's about giving back the life and the dreams to those that were taken away. And that is why I'm standing here today, to be the light of hope, to be the light of strength, and to leave my legacy until the last breath of my life. Thank you.
Thank you. Every word they spoke, intense, 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 and extremely confident. Wishing you all the best. You are the top 8 of the 77 Miss World. Out of the 8, we'll now soon get to know who are the top 4, right? Eagerly waiting. Namibia smile says, Sachin, can you just get on with it? Just tell me who it is, right? What's the feeling like?
Oh my goodness, it is a mixture of excitement and exhilaration. I am absolutely grateful to be standing here.
And indeed, we wish you the best. You never know. The judges are tabulating the scores. And now, let me just go to the America and Caribbean. Martinique, let me get on to your right-hand side and check with you if you happen to move to top 4 or get the crown. What's the first thing that you will do?
Maybe cry. Yeah, I'm an emotional girl, so I accept myself as I am, and I will show the world it's okay to cry. Just that.
Absolutely. Expressing emotions is the best form of showcasing your strength, right? So,
well, Sachin,
yes.
I think we have the first result. The judges have made their decision.
Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Ladies, would you face each other? Miss World, Americas and Caribbean is Miss World, Americas and Caribbean is Martinique. Wow, congratulations, Martinique. You're our first qualifier, Miss World, Americas and Caribbean. Now it's the turn of Africa. The judges have voted. Miss World Africa is Ethiopia. Wow. Martinique and Ethiopia, our first qualifiers into the final four. Next, Europe. Europe, the judges have voted. Miss World Europe is Poland. Just one place left. Congratulations, Poland. But we move now to Asia and Oceania. Miss World Asia and Oceania is Thailand. So as she comes down to join our other winners, put your hands together for Miss World Americas and Caribbean, who's Martinique, Miss World Africa, Ethiopia, Miss World Europe, Poland, and Miss World Asia and Oceania, Thailand. We have 4 continental winners. After the break, we will find out which one of them will be the new Miss World. Don't go away.
What brings you to a standstill? Mountains, lakes and waterfalls. Something that inspires you. Culture, history. People. Experience the warmth. Listen to the story. Smile along in celebrations, festivals, food, art. Where else can you find all of this? Telangana. Come and experience the new state of India.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World. I hope you're enjoying this evening. Well, moving on, tonight we honor a real-life hero whose real-life actions are nothing short of heroic. A true crusader during the COVID-19 crisis, he helped thousands of people reconnect with their loved ones and saved countless lives. A man who has consistently used his influence to uplift those in need, and it is our privilege to announce him as the youngest recipient of the 72nd Miss World Humanitarian Award. But first, let's take a look at his incredible journey.
never forget.
To honor him with the Humanitarian Award, may I please invite on stage the one and only Rana Dagubati. Welcome, Rana. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And now, keep that cheer going. Let's put our hands together. Give a huge round of applause for the 72nd Miss World Humanitarian Award winner, Sonu Sood. The real life hero and the real life hero, Sonu Sood. Welcome and congratulations. Congratulations. Good to see you. Round of request, please do the honors. We can amp up the energy. Have a huge round of applause for Sonu Sood. Sonu, congratulations and thank you for contributing to the world and making this world a better place. A few words from your side, please.
Thank you so much. I'm actually very nervous today. Hyderabad has been my learning ground. This is the place from where I actually learned the craft of cinema. I'm an engineer who came from Punjab without any background, but I think you people taught me to be here today. Thank you so much for all the love. Without you, it was not possible. Thank you so much. Bomale Wadala. When I came to Mumbai to begin my career as an actor, I always believed that, I have to give some hits, being a part of a big box office number. And we always chase our dream to make it happen. Till I connected with a common man during COVID, and I realized that 100 crores, 200 crores, box office number is not something that I really wanted. Those prayers, those wishes of a common man made this happen today. So this award I want to dedicate to every single mother who prayed for that bus to come back home with a child, and every single migrant who made this happen today. Thank you so much for making this happen. And my mom and dad who are somewhere in heavens, praying for me. My wife, Sonali, my kids, Zishan and Ayan, my sister, Monica, Gunu, thank you so much for making this happen. And above all, the Telugu film industry, my first home. Thank you so much. I started my career with Chiranjeevi Garu, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Real, sir. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you and all the best. And thank you so much, Julia, for making this happen. This is very, very special. Love you for this. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sonu. Thank you for setting an example. And I know with that now, all of you are on the edge of your seats. Now that we have our continental winners, it's time for one of the most defining moments of the night. Are we ready for this? It's the judges' question round. And may I please invite our continental top 4 back on stage. From Americas and Caribbean, Martinique. From Africa, Ethiopia. From Europe, Poland. And from Asia and Oceania, Thailand. Welcome back, girls, and congratulations for making it top 4. One of you is going to be crowned as the Miss World 2025. Wishing you the best. But now, each of our continental winners will be asked a question from our esteemed panel here, giving them one final chance to speak from the heart. I have the names of our judges on these cards that I have with me. You'll have to pick one card, and then that particular judge, that respective judge, will be asking you a question, right? Starting up first with Martinique. If I could request you, please join me here. Yeah, you can be louder. I'm going to shuffle it up a little, and you can choose your judge. Go for it. Take a pick. And it is Manushi Chiller.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great. So your question is, in a world of misinformation, how can young leaders like you lead with truth, dignity, and gratitude?
Thank you for this question. I think as maybe a future leader, we have to take our time to understand what the information we have. Because right now, with all those social media and all those actuality we can have, we don't know, and IA too, we don't know if it's true or not. So we have to take our time, understand each information, and after believe what our intuition and heart says to choose the right answer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Transparency is the way forward. Thank you so much, and wish you the best. Ethiopia, request to please step forward. Go for it. This is your moment. Thank you. Africa. All right, you want to pick it? It is the dapper Rana Dagubati.
Hi, good evening. So your question is, Miss World stands for purpose and character. How do you respond to those who misrepresent what it truly means?
Thank you so much for this question. Because as Miss World Ethiopia, I have faced a lot of criticism from my country. A lot of people think Miss World is just another pageant, another beauty contest, but it is more than that. There are so many children and mothers behind me that get so many things from me from standing here. I am the first ever Ethiopian to ever make it this far, and I hold so much pride in it. And I believe making it here is not only for me or for Ethiopia, but for the mothers and children out there, for the kids out there. It is so much more than pageantry and beauty and anything. It is about purpose, and my purpose is to show you that you can do it. Thank you.
You've already won our hearts by setting a benchmark for all the Ethiopians, so wishing you the best. Thank you so much. Poland, may I request you please step forward. Thank you. Okay, go for it. It is Namrata Shirodkar Gattamanenini.
Good evening, and good evening to all 4 of you, and I think all 4 of you are winners. So to get on with the question, what truth about this experience in Telangana would you share that no headline or rumor could ever explain?
Thank you for the question. I consider my greatest success so far is to overcoming my excessive shyness. And now I'm so happy that I can say that I have a really great time connecting with others. And I'm talking about this because in Miss World, or my Miss Polonia role now, this is one of my favorite things, that I can meet people constantly and learn and inspired by this. And one of my favorite experience here in Telangana is the hospitality, because this country, this region, yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You actually became our second home because you remind me of my Polish hospitality too. And you are always returning your smiles, hugs, everything. So thank you so much. But I have the most memorable experience, and this is the experience from Hospital IG, where we were visited. And the people there, even despite the difficulties of the situation, were so warm and given us the warmth that we gave them. And once in a high tea, I met a boy who was always so warm to me. He was talking to me about Polish players from FC Barcelona. What an accident, because one of my beautiful purpose project was about this too. So I think nothing is more important than other people. So that's why I think hospitality, relationships here in Telangana are the most memorable for me. Sorry, thank you.
Thank you for your kind and gracious words for Telangana. And I would say, in Telangana style, Dhanyavadalu. All right, Thailand, I request you please step forward. I couldn't really hear it there. Thank you. Too many choices. Sonu Sood.
Congratulations, and you all are looking gorgeous. Well done.
Thank you so much.
So my question is, what has this journey taught you about truth and personal responsibility in shaping how stories are told? I'll repeat the question. What has this journey taught you about the truth and personal responsibility in shaping how the stories are told?
Thank you so much for the question. And being here is the greatest opportunity I could ever have in life. And one thing that I learned being here at the Miss World is the responsibility of how tourists is perceived. And I think that one big thing that we can do here, me and all the girls, including everyone here in the hall, is being the person who all of the people in our lives look up to. Because I always believe that no matter who you are and no matter how old you are, no matter what title you hold in your life, there is always a person next to you, whether it's a child, whether it's an adult, it could even be your own parents that look up to you in a way. And the best way to lead people is to lead with your gracefulness in your actions. That is the best thing we can do to the people around us and in our world. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Reinstating actions speak louder than words. Thank you and wish you the best. And ladies, may I request to please take position one last time for our judges. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. We will see you soon for the final crowning moment. Thank you. Wow. Would like to say that a year ago, a young lady representing the Czech Republic stood on this stage, smiling nervously, yet voicing her opinions fiercely. And for the entire year, she's graced us as the ambassador of beauty with a purpose. Let's have a huge round of applause for Kristina Peskova. Let's take a look at her journey as the 71st Miss World.
My year as a Miss World has been an incredible journey I'll be forever grateful for. Since the time when they put the crown on my head, I immediately felt the weight of my mission and the profound responsibility that comes with it. Throughout my reign, I visited over 20 countries, some of them even repeatedly, and each journey has taught me invaluable lessons. From my very first project that was a school construction in Tanzania, to supporting cancer survivors in Malaysia, or organizing beach cleanups, I've realized that we really do rise when we uplift each other, and through compassion and service, we can create a better world for all of us. Working alongside Julia Morley has been one of the most wonderful experiences I've had here at Miss World. Julia treats everyone with love and kindness, showing me how important and vital our connections are. She reinforced me that having a purpose is what truly brings joy and fulfillment into our lives. As I prepare to pass on the crown, my mission doesn't end here. The crown may change the head, but my commitment will remain.
Gorgeous. Make some noise once again for Christina. Christina, thank you for joining us here. And I'm definitely sure this is an emotional moment for you. What's going on in your mind and heart?
As you said, I'm full of emotions. And when I was thinking today about what I want to tell you, I've realized that throughout my journey, I've learned two lessons I want to share with you tonight. The first lesson I've learned is about dreaming, but dreaming widely. I grew up in a small town, in a small flat, surrounded by mountains, hours away from any big city. And while growing up, I've often heard that my dreams are not achievable and that I'm dreaming in the clouds given my circumstances. However, inside, I knew that my dreams are valid and that if I will work hard, everything will happen as it should be. In a world that often encourages to play it safe, we should not stop pursuing our dreams because our dreams is how we find our true potential. The second lesson I've learned is about purpose. Working alongside Julia Morley, I find out that I was just mesmerized by her dedication, her hard work, because even after long hours of traveling, she always had the energy and she was never tired. And I was wondering how she's doing that. I realized that the reason and the secret behind this is to have a purpose, because that's the driving force we have in our lives. And this is what wakes up us in the morning. It keeps us alive and it keeps us healthy, strong, and happy. We should all find our purpose, and we don't need a crown for that. We just need to realize what really matters to us. Thank you, Julia, for being my inspiration, for being my family. Thank you to the whole Miss World team. And thank you to all of you who were supporting me on my journey, because without you, anything would be possible. And I cannot forget you, India. I cannot imagine a better place where to have this special moment and end this chapter. I'm absolutely speechless to have this moment with you, and India will be forever with a special place in my heart.
Thank you very much. The 71st Miss World, Kristina Biskova.
Once again, let's put our hands together for Christina for being an amazing Miss World. Thank you for being you, and thank you for being an inspiration to millions. Thank you. And with that, Stephanie, it's definitely a walk down the memory lane for you. I'm going to escort Stephanie back. It's Christina back. It's over to you, Steph.
Thank you, Sachin. And Christina, I just want to say you will always be an incredible and unforgettable Miss World. And also, you look spectacular tonight. But before we pass the crown on to our next winner, let me mention this year we have our delayed broadcast partners, Doordarshan and Wave. So in case there's anything that you missed, you can catch us there too. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, brace yourself as it's time for a special performance. He's not just a rising star, he's a powerhouse of talent who's making waves in Indian cinema and on the global stage. Tonight, he brings a stunning celebration of world culture through dance, blending styles from across continents. This is a person that I think all of you might know. Can I start to hear maybe some guesses in the meantime from the crowd? Can I hear some noise? I think we start to give a big round of applause because he won't come out until he has a huge round of applause. Please welcome the multi-talented Ishan Khattar. Moment of our next Miss World.
Welcome back to the 72nd Miss World 2025 live from High-Tech's Exhibition Center, Hyderabad, Telangana, India. And this night wouldn't have been possible without our hosting partner, Telangana Tourism. Thank you so much.
Now hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to announce our winner of the 72nd Miss World.
Well, this is the moment that changes a life forever. I can definitely tell you that. And for the final announcement, we have with us on stage Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri A. Revanth Reddy Garu sir, Mrs. Julia Molly CBE, and the reigning Miss World, Christina Piskova. A warm welcome to all of you. And on that note, it's time for us to announce who has secured. Are we ready for this? Who has secured the 4th position? May I please request Mrs. Julia Molly CBE to do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 4th place, Martinique.
Congratulations, Martinique. And now I request Ms. Julia Molly to announce the 3rd position winner.
In 3rd place is Poland.
Poland.
So we're going to ask our 2 remaining contestants to come forward in front of the throne. If you face each other, ladies, here we go.
All right. The moment we all been waiting for. Now we get to know who our new Miss World will be. It is over to you, Mrs. Julia Molly.
Well, Miss World 2025 is Thailand.
Christina, we request you please crown us 2nd position.
Ethiopia, congratulations. You are our 2nd position winner.
While we offer congratulations to Ethiopia on being runner-up, now Christina Piskova will put the sash on our new Miss World. And in time-honored tradition, take her to the throne, ready for crowning. Supal Sujata from Thailand is the 72nd Miss World.
What a joyous occasion as we have crowned our 72nd Miss World.
Congratulations, Thailand. Congratulations. And gracing us on stage, we have our Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana, Shri A. Revanth Reddy Garu, with us. And we also have with him, we have a first citizen of Hyderabad, the Mayor of Hyderabad, Gaddawala Vijay Lakshmi, and I request her to please say a few words and close the 72nd Miss World Festival.
Thank you, Thank you, Sachin and Stephanie. It was a pleasure hosting all of you. And I declare the 72nd Miss World 72 closed. Thank you.
But I say thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the hospitality. Thank you for welcoming us with open arms. And in India, we believe in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. Over the past 1 month, 108 countries lit up the global stage. The eyes of the world were on Telangana, and Telangana delivered. This has truly been a spectacular celebration. Thank you, Telangana, and not to forget that this event is scripted, directed, and produced by Hubble Entertainment. Until we meet again with a new Miss World, thank you for being with us. Congratulations once again to Thailand for the 72nd Miss World. This is Sachin Kumbar. Stephanie, thank you so much, and we sign off from here. We see you next year. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you.